everybody, it is Kitty Rain here with my normal Wednesday episode. Last episode, did I just go into sneak mode? I did. Whoops. So last episode we did a few quests. We helped Danica heal the Gildergreen. We saved Kaidan from the Thalmor, and a few other quests. Cleared out a few bandits. So this episode, I think we're gonna start out by going to Helgen. Because, Marcus asked us to check in after a day or so, and what time is it? And it's... Get up. Don't just sit on the stairs, girl. It's late enough in the evening that I should probably just... Whoop. Minor texture glitch. Whoop. Okay. Well, that didn't take very long. Let's try this again. So it's late enough in the day we'll sleep, and then we'll head to Helgen once it's daylight. Because I did learn my lesson. I did. I learned my lesson. Traveling only in daytime. So we'll do a couple of things in Helgen, and then I believe... I'm not 100% sure on what to do after Helgen. This might be a slightly shorter episode since it is Wednesday and I do work. My last one ended up being 4 hours, which I think is officially the longest I have recorded for. So we'll head to Helgen, and I just keep repeating myself. I just realized that. I just keep saying the exact same thing over and over again. Definition of insanity, right? But I think one of the things that I want to do is I want to do the Vigilant mod. I started it with Arwenwyn, but I wasn't able to complete it because I was in the middle of the episode that I started it on, and the update dropped, so I wasn't able to finish it. So we'll do a couple of things in Helgen, stop in at Whiterun to sell some things, and then maybe Arwenwyn will hear a rumor that the Vigilants of Stendarr are looking for help. And, she's she's a fairly decent mage, so she's a fairly decent mage and hasn't started doing anything with the Daedra yet. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe, you know, joining the Vigilants of Stendarr wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright. What is up? Now we are, so for places that we have been to, already, we are going to just fast travel, but I think when we head to Dawnstar, instead of fast traveling or using the carriage, I think maybe I want to hoof it. Oh, and one of my commenters did say that there is Swiftly Order Squad. Ah. Oh, it's already... Okay. There we go. Oh, now that's cool. She's holding her shield up like an umbrella.
I wonder if we should get some shelter. Wait out this rain.
We have shelter right here. Shelter is here. It's a whole frickin' keep. Nothing more sheltery than that. None of that. No yawning. It is too early for yawning. But yeah, so I think this episode is going to be a little bit shorter, especially compared to my last one, because, I mean, alright, so where are people? Hi, guys. So, people are somewhere down here. Okay. Aha.
Oh,
Whoop.
hello. Need something?
You said to return in 24 hours.
Ah, yes, we've been waiting for you. Now that you're here, we have a matter of grave importance to discuss with you. So you really think this nonsensical plan of yours will work, right?
Janice, it has to work. We have no choice. Now then.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Good. Armor looks good on you two.
Well, it itches, and it stinks.
It's had a dead man in it. What do you expect?
So, now that we're all here, Valerius, would you like to fill in our friend on your plan?
Did you ever stop to wonder how my men and I came to this place?
I assumed it was to spy on the Thalmor.
Well, yes, but that's not all of it. Up until a couple of weeks ago, we were still in Cyrodil. And our sources began reporting on new Thalmor activity taking place south of here. Rumor was that they were turning an old fort into a prison for captured Talos worshippers. I deemed the reports credible enough to investigate. I sent my best man, Korst, on the mission. He was ordered not to confront them, but to observe only. Unfortunately, he did not return, and I'm afraid something went very wrong.
How long has he been missing?
About 2 weeks. After 1 week went by, we'd started to fear the worst, so we mobilized and came here. Finding Korst is the main reason we're here. This fort gave us the perfect spot to rest, resupply, and prepare to find out what happened to him. So, we eliminated the bandits, took over the fort, tried to blend in and not draw attention to ourselves.
Marcus said you have a plan?
Yes. Fortunately, the Imperials left everything behind when they abandoned this place. It looks like Elenwen herself was here.
She was, but what does that have to do with your plan?
I need you to pose as an Imperial officer with orders to transfer Korst back to Elenwen for interrogation. Legion prisoner transfer parties always travel in groups of 3, so Falco and Sienna will be going with you. As you can see, they're already in Imperial uniform. You must do the same if this has any chance of working. We found some officer's armor that should fit you, and Alton put a little enchantment on it for you. It's only worn by high-ranking officers, so it should help you carry a bit more influence. If you have any other powers of persuasion, this would be the time to use them. Perhaps between the two, it will be enough for this to work.
What about the transfer order from Elenwen?
While searching the fort, we found a communique from her own hand, and were able to forge a transfer order to give to the men at the prison. If the Thalmor officers question you, remind them you're a special envoy from the embassy, and they had best comply. Hopefully it'll be enough, but if not, you may have to resort to the old-fashioned way of negotiating.
This prison surely is heavily guarded.
Yes, it certainly will be. Make no mistake, those Thalmor bastards are beyond brutal. And I've heard there's a particularly ruthless justiciar named Arundel who may be in charge there. If it's the Arundel I know, you can be certain he will kill you on sight, so you must be careful.
If Korst is alive, rest assured we'll bring him back.
Thank you, friend. You know, Marcus seems to be quite impressed with you. Well, if he trusts you, then I trust you. The prison is located south of here, on the road past Fort Newgrad, heading to the Cyrodil border. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
I think I already
Here's your
found it.
armor. Don't forget to put it on. Please return as soon as you can, and good luck.
This is going to be heavy armor, isn't it? Yep. Great. I don't exactly look the part. So let me get this straight. We're assuming that I'm going to be able to convince these guys that I'm an Imperial officer. Oh, this is gonna end well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already found it. The Thalmor Prison. So let's... fast travel to here. LS4 is the last version of Living Skyrim. Probably. Maybe. Now we're not going into the... There we go. Obviously we're not going into the Serpent's Trail. We are going to the Thalmor Prison. This is This is gonna end badly for me. I have a feeling. Save. I'ma die. I'm a pessimist.
Who are you, and what do you want?
Prisoner transfer to cell block 1138 in the embassy. Here are your orders.
What? We'll see about this. I haven't been notified of any such orders. I'll have to clear this with my superior. Wait here. My lord, there is an envoy here who appears to have orders for a prisoner transfer from Helgen herself.
I can hear him talking, but I can't understand what he's saying.
This looks similar, but I'll handle this. Come with me.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry. I haven't been given any orders concerning any transfer. I'm not able to release the prisoner at this time.
You will release the prisoner. I'm warning you.
Or what? You think you can intimidate me? I'm a Thalmor Justiciar, and I am not intimidated easily.
Certain people at the embassy might not appreciate your lack of cooperation.
Do you take me for a fool? You don't think I can sniff out a spy when I see one? We're going to have a lot of fun with you downstairs.
What was that?
Ooh! Hey! Hey! You know, not doing too bad. Thanks, guys. Okay. Well, I'll take the glass stuff. I'm taking all their glass weapons. I don't really care about the elven stuff. But the glass?
Sure, I understand.
Alright, so... The Keepers of Hatu. Mystery or myth? We'll take that. Heavy armor forging. War of the First Council. Books and stuff. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Very nice. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't really look like there's anything in there that I want. So...
What was that?
Nothing. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. A little bit. Okay.
It was much too short.
I really like the look of this armor. Oh my, just... Yeah, I know. Gonna need to start collecting elven arrows now. Storm cloud. That looks cool. Okay.
How can I help you?
I need to trade
Sure,
some things.
let's trade.
Might as well.
Let's go.
Ooh. Apparently I'm still over encumbered. That's odd. 414.
What's on your mind? What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too.
Might hope I wasn't carrying around all this stuff.
Let's get moving.
Alright. So I guess I can actually, since I'm killing everything, I guess I can actually wear my normal stuff. Okay, nothing in there. I'm not quite ready to go downstairs yet. I want to... Okay. It had the blessing of Debella. That... That's, blessing of Debella. Oh. What? Wait, what? Oh, are you wearing glass? Oh, please. Please be wearing glass. Oh. Oh. Wearing a full suit of glass armor. Yes. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh. Why, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Royal Falchion.
Let it be a lesson to others.
Another full suit of glass armor. Yes. Wait a second. So, Apparently we stepped into the abandoned prison because, yeah. Hi. Good job, Lucien. Not you. Ooh, glass sword. Okay. I'm really just kind of nosing around at this point. Okay.
What was that?
Hi. Nothing. Ow. Woo! Oh, you finally cast Oak Flush. Hi. Nice. Marauder. Gaynor the Torturer. Okay. Poison. And I thought there was another. Oh, there is. Thalmor Soldier. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Let me see if I can walk. So dizzy. Yes. Did you need something, friend? I must say, if you pick sides in the Civil War, I feel sorry for the other side.
Okay, so he's not doing too great. Do I have... I don't have healing hands. Oops.
So weak. Can't walk.
Sienna, he's not gonna make it if you don't help him. See what you can do.
Hang on first. I'll have you as good as new in a second.
Yes, it's much better now, Sienna. Thank you. Falco? Sienna? What are you doing here?
Valerius sent us to find you and bring you home. Did you think we would let you rot in here? No, not all. Our new friend here is quite a fighter.
Yes. Who is this with you? I've never seen her before.
A traveler and a new friend of Marcus Janus. Of course, you won't believe it. Marcus is in Skyrim.
Marcus Janus in Skyrim? You must be drinking too much meat again, Falco.
No, it's true. And he's back in Helgen with Valerius.
Helgen? I bet Valerius never saw that one coming. Why is Marcus here?
I'm not sure, but something about rebuilding Helgen, I think. Of course, we can talk about that later. We need to go.
Yes. Let's get out of here before any more of those Thalmor maggots show up.
Well, you can't travel like that. Is your gear around here anywhere?
Yes. I believe they put it in this chest over there. Let me see. Yes, there it is. That's much better.
Cool.
Perhaps our new friend here will lead the way. We will be right behind you.
Man, y'all better not double-cross me. I'll be very unhappy. Okay. Thalmor's right. They literally just reused. They did. They literally just reused the abandoned prison. Ooh. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good plan. It saves on time, but just kind of weird, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Wait, this is not... I'm so confused. I think I'm lost. Oh no. Wait, no I'm not. No I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. I know where I am. That dude's gonna be here, isn't he? Hi guys. Okay, I guess we don't have to worry about the Thalmor that they were talking about unless I already killed him. Okay. Shrit. Well, that made all that so much easier. Having 2 extra bodies. Sorry, I needed to do it. It was bugging me. Alright. So... we're gonna end up getting a reputation for hunting down Thalmor, aren't we? I mean, I don't mind. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind. I'm not a big fan of the Thalmor. Now, High Elves themselves, as long as they're not Thalmor, I don't mind. It's the Thalmor themselves that I object to. Hi guys.
My wife was always proud of who I was.
I brought
Somehow I think
along
she'd
some friends to see you.
Sure as bones. I see now why Marcus has spoken so highly of you. Quite impressive. Now, let's see if we can find out what in the name of Akatosh is going on in that prison. Forced. Thank the gods you're safe. But how in Oblivion were you even captured?
I don't know how they found me. It's like they knew exactly where I was hiding. I never had a chance to escape.
Well, thanks to our new friend, you're okay now. Tell me what you learned.
It's a prison, all right, and it's heavily guarded inside. Well, it was heavily guarded. There are none alive in there now. The commandant was never there that I could tell.
Did anyone mention where he was?
I overheard the guards talking about him getting soft in their embassy. and spending too much time with some whore from the Tormes Tavern. But that's all I could hear them say.
Did you learn anything else?
Well, I didn't think much of it at the time, but I overheard the guard talking about how many prisoners were coming and going from the prison. And I noticed several new prisoners had probably get taken away while I was there, just like he said. They were not tortured, beaten, or starved either. I guess they saved all of that for me. And wait. Yes, one group had a family, a woman and a small child, but he was not old enough to fight. The guard was joking about raping the woman and selling the child to bandits as a slave. Could that be true? They are selling slaves?
Well now, that's certainly a lot to chew on. Excellent work, old friend. I'll check and see if any of my sources know about any of this. Thank you, Korst. Go get something to eat and some sleep. I need you well rested. Dismissed. You've done me a great service, friend. You saved his life, and for that I will never be able to repay you. Is there anything else you can add?
No, I think that's all. Korst's report was accurate.
Did you hear anything about slaves?
No, but the prison was huge, and Korst was the only prisoner.
That is odd, isn't it? So it looks like the elves are up to no good. Where else to easily kidnap people than in Skyrim? All they have to say is that they're worshipping Talos. I'm sure many of these enforcers skulking about in Skyrim are under their command. I know you've had a long day, and I won't keep you. We'll let you know when we have anything new. But please, check in with Marcus as soon as you can. Thank you again, my friend.
Okay. We're gonna save. Now, in case anybody is not aware, the game itself, Skyrim, is not intended for children, despite the fact that it is a high fantasy RPG game. There's, while not full on nudity, there's cursing and drug use and, you know, war, slavery, you know, murder, all this other stuff.
It's bad for Skyrim. Let's hope it ends quickly.
Valerius said you wanted to see me?
I praise the 9 you came along. Your help thus far has been invaluable, but it's time to make some difficult choices. Valerius and I have spoken at length about this. We value your opinion. We need more guards for the hold, as there's only a few of us right now. We're vulnerable to attack from several fronts, especially from the entrance through the caves, as well as the 2 main gates. There is no possible way that laborers and carpenters can begin their work if they're not able to do so safely. We need more guards.
Could we hire them ourselves and remain independent?
Yes. In fact, we prefer to remain unaffected by any outside entanglements or alliances. Not that we necessarily have anything against either side of the Civil War, but we just think it would be best to remain an independent settlement. No one to answer to, no one snooping into our business, and most of all, no damn politicians to pull our strings. And it seems the Jarl of Falkreath is occupied in his own matters, so it's unlikely we'll have any worries from him. Besides, he's abandoned this place anyway. So the way we see it, it's ours to do with as we please. So yes, this is exactly what we were hoping for. Are you absolutely certain this is what you want?
Yeah, I would want Helgen to remain independent as well.
I hoped that's what you would say. In fact, I already had Patsy post some notices in a few of the inns here in Skyrim. So far, he's made it to Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, Dawnstar, and Windhelm. But he says he doesn't care for characters anymore, though. Check around in those inns to see if our notices have produced any potential recruits. If you can find, let's say, around 5 or 6 recruits, with the proper training from Korst, that should get us started. Have the recruits to gather in the courtyard. And when you're finished, report to Korst for further instructions. Good luck, and be safe.
Okay. So we're not going to actively do this. It's more going to be...
Hello. I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Okay, sure. What about?
I just wanted to introduce myself, mostly. I'm Sienna. There, formal introduction over. I feel better now, don't you?
Okay. Hello, Sienna. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Well, I like moonlit walks through the old ruins, candlelit workshops, and the feel of cold steel in my hand. You know, the same stuff as other women.
I like magic and steel both.
You do know I'm a Breton, don't you? We're known for our magic, even if I don't use it as much as I should. If you're wondering how I ended up with a bunch of old soldiers from the Great War, they saved my life. When the elves burnt our farm, my parents hid me in a basket in the woods. Balfring found me and gave me to an orphanage until the war in Hammerfell was over. But he kept in touch through the years. And when I was old enough to be on my own, I joined them. He taught me everything I know about fighting, and especially armoring. Say, from what I saw at the prison, you know how to handle yourself out there. But if you ever want any company, come and get me, okay?
No, thank you. So we're not going to actively do this stuff, you know, as we go around to the different cities. We'll check in and find places or people.
What you did for Korst and the rest of us. Thank you, friend.
But we probably won't actively, like, I gotta go. Brain. I've got to go to Whiterun, so I'm going to check in at the Bannered Mare, stuff like that. Like, I'm going to be going to Dawnstar. Okay, we're going to go to Dawnstar. Well, since we're going to go to Dawnstar, might as well check in at the inn there. Just stuff like that. Not going to go out of our way if we don't have to. But so, as I was saying earlier, Skyrim not really intended for children. While I myself I try to censor myself while I'm recording as much as possible because I know I have a potty mouth. But if a kid happens upon my videos, I don't want their parents to be like, oh no, this person is swearing on video, we need to ban their videos. Well, video's not technically made for kids. But I'm trying to censor myself while I record, but I can't exactly censor the game. So when it says stuff like, when somebody says stuff like slave trading and
Everything all right?
okay, I need to trade something.
Sure, let's trade.
So, No, I don't want you to have that. I want you to have the Nordic sword. We are going to leave him with the old Mary stuff. I actually think it looks pretty good on him, so...
What's next?
Now we might enchant it, eventually, but probably gonna be something for later. Alright. None of that. Okay, so... one set of glass armor for myself, one to sell. We will... Okay. So, the Royal Falchion. I'm gonna put the glass sword, the Luna, that, keep the Alien dagger, so I think the Alban sword is eventually going to be my, weapon of choice. So let's do that. We'll keep that. We're gonna keep the bolts. And... okay. Going to disenchant that. Need to put stuff away. Especially books that I pick up because I'm a book hoarder. Alright. Okay. Okay, so now we might have to take a trip to Riften to get rid of this stuff. So what we're gonna do is, since we are in Whiterun, we're gonna go to the Bannered Mare. We're gonna take a small... I'm not taking a break in real life. The group is going to take a break in the Bannered Mare. I'm going to talk to Kaidan, do a little talking with Lucien. And we're gonna act like we get...
Take a seat and get the cold down.
I'm looking for experienced guards. Are you here for the job we posted?
Oh, why yes, I am.
what are your qualifications? Do you have any experience?
Well, I have a decent suit of armor and a well-made steel blade. And I'm Breton.
That's not much to offer. Do you have any combat experience?
Oh, not really to speak of, like, war or anything. The Great War ended when I was just a kid. But I did see a mud crab down by the water recently. I steered clear of them, though. Horrible creatures.
I don't really think that you're what we're looking for, but thanks anyway.
Oh, please don't say that. I made it all the way here from High Rock on my own. I know I can do it if you just give me a chance. No one in my family ever did anything exciting. No one has been on any adventures or done any exploring. In fact, I'm the first one in my family to ever travel this far from home. I come from a long line of boring non-adventurers, all the way back to my great-great-grandfather, Nondrick. The most exciting thing he ever did was pick flowers and get chased by a wolf. But I want to be the first to break that tradition. So please, at least let me try. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay, if you can make it to Helgen on your own, we'll give you a shot.
Oh, like a test. And if I make it there, I pass. Very clever.
But so, while they're here in the Bannered Mare, taking a small break,
What do you need?
let's rest. Stop that. Let's rest here.
Seems like a safe place to spend the night.
They're going to overhear that the Vigilants of Stendarr are looking for...
Something on your mind?
Any thoughts?
Hey? Nothing really.
Yeah, don't... Nope. So, what happened with the Thalmor?
Aye. Guess I owe you that. I've been trying to find a way to cross the border into Pale Pass. Ever since Helgen, it's been near impossible to get into Cyrodil without a stack of papers for the Empire to keep track of you. In the meantime, I've been picking up bounty contracts to keep some coin in my pocket. I must have drawn too much attention to myself. I'd been camping by the lake when they ambushed me. Seems the Thalmor don't ever need much evidence to bring in a suspect. They took one look at that sword, decided I'd be a good target for interrogation, and dragged me off to that abandoned prison.
Weren't you scared?
Brynjar used to say, if you're not a little afraid, you're not understanding the situation. Fear I can deal with easily enough. But there was a moment or two when I started to think it really would be the end for me. The Thalmor would never have let me go, no matter what I told them. You faced down mortality too. Perhaps you know the feeling.
Yes, but fighting back is the only way to beat it.
You really are formidable, aren't you? I could almost feel sorry for your enemies.
The Thalmor will come after you again, you know.
Probably. And I'll be ready for them. Live and learn, right?
Okay.
What did you want to know?
So what brings you to Skyrim?
I've spent a long time wandering. This is where my feet led me.
There's more to it than that, surely.
Aye, isn't there always? To warn the truth, I've come back to Skyrim to learn something of my heritage, my bloodline. The few clues that I have pointed me here, but it takes time to decode. So, I'm paying my way by collecting bounties.
You don't really look like a Nord.
Well, aren't you observant? I was raised by a Nord, and as one. But no, that Atmoran ice doesn't run in my veins. Can't be certain what does.
You have no family to ask?
Not anymore. Perhaps I do have blood kin out there, but I've never known them.
You don't even know your own race?
No. I have no voice of the Emperor, no dragon skin magic, I don't know the race of my mother. All I have is a hunch, but I need proof.
Perhaps I could help you solve this.
You do that? I suppose I could use the help. The best clue I have is my sword, but I'm certain we can find out more in our travels.
Okay, so that basically kickstarts Kaidan's personal
I'm
quest.
curious about you. Where are you from?
I was born far from Skyrim.
You must miss your homeland at times. I hope the war hasn't made Skyrim too unwelcoming.
Okay. Alright.
Till later.
But so we're going to act like, you know, they're relaxing at the inn, and they hear that the Vigilants of Stendarr are looking to recruit some people, preferably skilled mages, and, you know, adventurers who can defend themselves. So...
My favorite color is blue. Oh, something else.
Okay, so we're...
So many things. Culture, the architecture, but most of all, the enormous Dwemer presence here. The technology the dwarves possessed all those years ago is miles beyond
obviously
us
this
even
is all
today.
information that Rosalie would actually have from Lucien already.
Cyrodil, though I suppose you could probably guess that. I grew up in the Imperial City, mostly with my nose in a book. My family own a small amount of property there, and they always encouraged me to pursue my interests. Namely, knowledge, in all its forms. I spent some time at the Arcane University, a couple of years at the Archives of White Gold Tower, and I've studied at every academy in the city. But no amount of academic knowledge can compare to some practical experience. I'm done reading about the world. Now I want to see it.
But like, obviously, with Lucien and Rosalie being childhood friends, this is all information that, Rosalie would already have.
Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition. Davidicus is his name. He's an academic like me, always up to his elbows in old scrolls. He does a lot of consultancy work for the Imperial government, hunts down relics for them, that sort of thing. I'd be lying if I said we always saw eye to eye, but I owe a lot to him, and he's very dear to me. Captain Lyra of the Imperial Legion.
But...
She and I couldn't be more different, but she's always supported me in everything I've done. She fought against the Thalmor in the Great War. In fact, she was there for Lord Narafin's defeat at the Battle of the Red Ring. She retired to marry my father and raise me. But despite her career, she never tried to force me onto the same path. By the time I was old enough to hold a book, it was clear I was going to follow my father into the academic world. And she was delighted for me. I write to her fairly regularly. My father, too. And while she worries, I think she's proud of me for doing this. I hope so, anyway.
But like, you know, with them being childhood friends, I think I'm repeating myself again.
None. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have had a brother or a sister. All right, then. I've been meaning to ask you something. Got a moment?
Sure. What is it?
Look, I know I'm not very good at practical things.
And this is what I wanted.
Combat. I rely on you to win our battles, and I shouldn't. So I suppose I was wondering, do you think you could train me?
Of course. We'll start as soon as we have the time.
Fantastic. Can't wait to get cracking.
And that is what I wanted. Alright.
And away we go.
Where is my boyfriend? There he is. Sir.
I ain't done nothing.
Why are you sitting here with Isolde? Am I jealous? Yes. Anything else you wanted to know?
You know what? Tell me something about you.
Do you have any family out there?
Yes, though they're far from here.
Do you miss them? Perhaps that's a daft question. Your family must be proud of you.
How are you doing, Kai?
I'm doing all right. More concerned about you, to be honest.
I'm doing well.
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay. Let's get going.
Ready to go.
But yeah, so, you know, they're... Who's this?
How can I help you?
Oh, she's a bard. Okay. So, you know, they hear a rumor while they're in the Bannered Mare about, you know, the Vigilants of Stendarr looking to recruit new members. So the group decides they're going to head to Dawnstar. I'm really glad that I had already kind of kickstarted Vigilant on Arnwin, because otherwise I would be really confused on how to start Vigilant, like I was with her. And I want to make sure I'm not too... Why do I still have 300? Oh, because I have this stuff to sell. I forgot. I have this stuff to sell. I'm gonna put... So the Stormcloud weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and store, as well as the glass sword. The rest of it will keep. I think I need to sell. Yeah, I do. What time is it? 8. Haha. Alright. It is 8 o'clock.
Everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need, my friend?
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
We're selling stuff. Yay! We'll keep the resistances. Strength. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Nope, not the frostbite venom. I can't remember, I think I need that for something. The potions of minor healing and the potions of minor magicka we'll get rid of. That helps a little bit. Now, I'm not really focusing on alchemy right now. It's one of those probably for later kind of things. Yoo-hoo! So...
Are you up this forklift soon?
I am merely an apprentice. You'll need to speak to Adrienne or Ulfberth if you want to buy something.
Where is she? That's odd. Okay. So we do need... Alright.
I do like Whiterun a lot. It would be a shame if it were completely obliterated by dragons.
Bloody mist. Won't know what's in there till it bites you.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I am debating is... Nope. We're just gonna... So, in reality, it is not going to be Rosalie that is technically doing this. This is going to be, it's actually going to be Kaidan that is doing all that fun stuff. Ooh, I am over encumbered. Whoopsies. She's a smelter. Okay. Now I do need to sell stuff. So, let's make an attempt at going inside. There we go.
We've got small weapons as well as big... blades,
All right.
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright. There we go. Alright. That stuff we're going to keep, but we are going to store it at home so that I'm not carrying around like 100 pounds worth of leather and ingots. And then we will head up to Dawnstar. Alright, need to store stuff. Okay. Alright. Everything else we are going to keep on us. And we are down to 125 pounds. That is what I am talking about.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Alright. We win. Alright, so we're going to take the carriage up to Dawnstar. And so I think once we get to Dawnstar, I believe that's where I'm going to stop the recording for today. May not have gotten a whole bunch of stuff done, but we definitely did some stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I was really happy with the fact that we got some class armor and weapons. But yeah, so we'll head up to Dawnstar, and then actually, you know what? I think we're gonna hoof it. I think we're gonna hoof it to Dawnstar. And the reason I say that is because I want to do a little bit of collecting and collection, discovery, and where are my idiots? Where are you guys? Seriously? Come on. Go. Okay, so teleport is Y. I have no idea who these are. These are blank. There we go. That's better. Okay.
What do you need?
Ha. We now have a... You know, that would have come in really handy with Arnwin, considering how much trouble I had with losing my squad mates. Let's go ahead and discover this farm. There it is. And then... Ow. Okay, we already discovered Battleborn Farm. Now, I do believe that I still need to discover the... What?
Bastard!
No. Why did you just attack for no reason? Doesn't even have a note. Okay. so this guard tower, then we'll discover this guard tower, and then we'll make a quick pit stop at the Valerius farm. That's what it's called. Hi, guys. That's odd. Normally there's bandits. But okay. Oh. Oh! Odd. Gotta start our pelt collection again. Well, that was odd. And the list of odd stuff that happens on my travels continues to grow. So we're gonna stop here at the Valerius farm and give Cicero a hand, cause you know, always pays to help the crazies.
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here, stuck! Mother, my poor mother. Helpless, but too still.
Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Valerius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Valerius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Valerius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Oh yeah, we leveled up. Alright, so probably the max that I'm going to do on health is maybe 200, roughly. And obviously no points into stamina because I never do. Alright, so... we'll do supplier. If I... Oh! I've got another perk point. Silvertel? Yeah!
Funny sort of chap, if you'll pardon the pun. Should we help him, do you think?
Yes, we are helping him. Seriously? Y'all okay?
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The, little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. In no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
He's a stranger who needs assistance. Please, do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you anyway? Come here, telling you my business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know you should help him.
Look, yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Now I
help Cicero out. But I can't help but feel a touch uneasy about this whole business.
I always help Cicero.
Poor mother! Her home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but even more, my mother thanks you.
Oh my goodness, my hiccups.
Here for your troubles, shiny, clicky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Alright. So, now, like I was saying, I almost always help Cicero. I think I had one or two playthroughs where I was playing a not morally bankrupt character. And I did not help Cicero. In fact, I told Lorius not to. Come on, I just want to discover the camp. I don't want to. Nope.
See the mammoth? Watch out for the ones with the carvings on their tusks. That's how the giants.
Nope, I'm not going to be able to get close enough. Screw it. Alright. And we're heading up to Dawnstar. Oh, I wanted to talk to Lucien.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to start your training.
You would? Now? All right then. Where shall we start?
I want to teach you a spell.
Do? Splendid. Which spell?
Conjure Familiar.
You mean I can have a puppy all of my own? Here, boy. Hello to you. Oh, you're so handsome and glowy and magical, yes you were.
Alright.
Let's get moving.
So I think, if I remember correctly, you can train Lucien once a day. Now that's if I'm remembering correctly. I might not be. What do we have here? Something? Nothing. There's nothing. But so basically you can train him in a lot of the skills that you are focused on. Where are you going? Oh. Hi. Do this real fast. Hi, guys. But yeah, you can teach Lucien basically any skills that... Oh, hi! Bounty Bandit. Huh. But yeah, you can, now I do think that there's a limit on what you can teach him. I think he's restricted to learning, I think he might be restricted to learning, why can't I talk? One-handed and Silverdrift Lair. Ooh. That's tempting. Nope, nope, nope. Don't get distracted. We'll come and nose around in there later. So I think, I know you can train him to be better at one-handed, teach him how to better focus his magicka so that he doesn't use quite as much in combat, and teach him a pool of spells, one of which is Conjure Familiar. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he can also learn spells like Kaidan, Lightning Bolt, Ice Bite, Firebolt, you know, some of the more powerful destruction spells. I don't know if he can learn the more advanced, how far into the conjuration tree he can dip into. Oh! Kaidan. I need flames. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'm not sure how far into the conjuration tree Lucien can dip, but I'm fairly certain he can dip fairly far into the destruction tree. But I think that's about it as far as spells. And like I said, you can teach him to be better at, you know, not using magicka so heavy-handedly, and teach him to be better with a one-handed sword. What now?
I saw my light flash before my eyes. It was much too short.
I'm doing Skyrim a favor at this point. What is this? Forsaken Cave. That's a... No, don't go in. Don't go in. No, we're not going into the cave. I mean, obviously you can't train Kaidan in anything, just because he's... Anybody who has had Kaidan in a even slightly modded Skyrim game will know that Kaidan is OP as heck. Even toned down as far as the Living Skyrim mod pack tones him down, Kaidan is still pretty beefy. Now, he's less beefy starting out than what he is normally in Living Skyrim. They definitely toned the mod team definitely toned him down a little bit, which I do not mind. It definitely makes him more viable as a entirely through the game companion, and I think he also... Am I lost? The answer is yes. I am very lost. I'm like, I could have sworn it. I'm like, wait a second. I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second. Nightgate Inn isn't on the way to Dawnstar. Where the? Oh! I froze. I crashed. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it, guys. I crashed, and I'm not 100% sure why. So... yeah, so I'm going to actually stop it there. I'm not entirely sure where all those guys came from, but that's going to be it for this evening. Let me know what you think. Obviously, I got lost. And I will see you all on Saturday for my regularly scheduled update. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. You know, it's Wednesday, so it's the middle of the week. So have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye, guys.